Today, I'm going to show you how to get studio quality sound for your recordings for free using AI. Hey everyone, Ross here from Business Tools Academy, and today I'm going to show you how to get studio quality sound for your recordings for free using AI. It doesn't matter whether you're using your phone microphone or a cheap mic from Amazon, you're going to be blown away by the results. Now, I cannot understate the importance of high quality audio for your YouTube videos or videos for other platforms or your podcasts. Now, you can almost get away with murder if you don't have the right camera or lighting setup, but when it comes to audio, if you don't get this right, it really does detract from the perceived quality of your production. Now, I'm going to show you how you can fix this problem for free, whether you have the skills or not. For our YouTube video recordings, we use the TechSmith suite of tools, and that includes Camtasia for our screen recorder and video editor, and Audiate for our audio editing software. Now, as much as I can't recommend the TechSmith suite of tools enough, there is one downside to Audiate, and that is it has a fairly hefty annual subscription. If you are interested in those tools, however, check out the links in the description below. But what I'm going to show you is a solution that for the time being is free, and it really does work a treat. So check this out. So the solution I have for you is Adobe Podcast, and it's in its beta form at the moment. But as you can see, if we explore the website, they have got big ideas to come. Now, some of these features like editing words rather than waveforms are features that already exist in Audiate that I've just mentioned. So Adobe is certainly on the case, and they're looking to improve this product immensely over the months to come. But in the meantime, it's a really simple solution. It's all web-based. And all you have to do is drag and drop your audio file that you've created using your phone or whatever other audio device you've used, and let the AI process it and create studio quality recordings. Now let's go ahead and test it out with some audio I've created using the microphone on a very average Samsung Galaxy phone. So here we go for our little test. I'm in an office right now with a lot of background noise, including air conditioning humming. I've got a ceiling fan running. There are computer fans running. There's a cat meowing outside the door, and all the noise that I really don't want in my audio. So I'm going to start talking into the phone microphone. I'm going to activate that now. So here we are talking straight into the phone microphone. This is the raw sound that you're getting straight from the phone microphone in this far from ideal recording environment. Now we'll switch over to Adobe Podcast, and this is the sound that you can hear once Adobe Podcast has had its ways with the audio. Switching back to the raw sound now, and as you can hear, there's loads of noise in the background. It sounds really tinny and echoey. And back to Adobe Podcast. This is a huge improvement in my opinion. Tell me what you think in the comments. So I also thought I would do a test outside with wind noise. There's a radio in the neighbor's backyard that I can hear. There's leaves rustling, and he's using a broom or something to sweep up stuff as well. So far from an ideal environment for recording audio, but let's see how it sounds using Adobe Podcast once we've cleaned it all up. Now this is the outdoor recording when it's been processed with Adobe Podcast. Again, tell me what you think in the comments below. So I also thought I would do a test outside with wind noise. There's a radio in the neighbor's backyard that I can hear. There's leaves rustling, and he's using a broom or something to sweep up stuff as well. So far from an ideal environment for recording audio, but let's see how it sounds using Adobe Podcast once we've cleaned it all up. So what did we learn? Well, maybe the phone's quality wasn't quite as bad as I was expecting, unless you really do listen to it with headphones, and then you can hear a lot of the hiss and tinniness. But where Adobe Podcast really made a big difference was the outdoor recording. The big issue, though, was that I couldn't simply upload my MP4 from my phone to Adobe Podcast. I had to bring it into another piece of software, separate out the audio track, and then upload it into Adobe Podcast, as it only accepts MP3s and WAV files. So it made the processing time and the workflow really tedious. And that's where I think Audiate really shines. It allows me to import an MP4 or any other audio file into Camtasia and then send it to Audiate, and with a click of a few buttons have it cleaned up beautifully. Not only that, I can talk directly into Audiate using the microphone and it'll clean up the audio and convert it into text. I can also edit the audio by editing the text, which is something that looks like it's coming with Adobe Podcast, but isn't there yet. So at the moment, Adobe Podcast isn't going to be suitable for everyone's needs, but it is a pretty cool free tool that does a really, really good job of cleaning up your audio. We really hope you found this video useful, so please hit the subscribe button and give us a thumbs up. It really does help us out, and not only that, you'll be notified as soon as our next video comes out, which is going to be covering Audiate and some of its other features that I haven't touched on in this video. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.